Hello, and welcome to Circus Plays Slay the Spire, Episode 2. We're going to be picking up where we left off at the end of Episode 1. And so far, everything's been okay. We're almost defeated by the boss of the first level, but we're at the second level now. We get to choose a relic for beating that boss. So, we went through these last playthrough, and Runic Pyramid, Runic Period is something else entirely, that you don't want to know about. None of these were too great, I thought, but I do kind of like the Pyramid best of all, so we're going to take that, and we're going to proceed up to the next level. Excuse me. So, where were we? We had to choose a path. Now, we don't have too much gold, so we probably don't want an early shop. Let's focus on the path. Well, so either side will get us a shop. I was going to say let's focus on the path that can get us a shop. It's looking like there's a lot of fires on the left side. Well, about the same, actually. So this is 2 combats and a fire. And this is, well, 3 combats. 5 combats and a fire. And then another fire. So we're going to be about going through the same regardless. However, on our right side we are going to be much more fire starved in the sense that we're not going to have a fire from here to over here. That seems dangerous. So I'm going to take this middle path, and when it comes time to branch, we can choose how we want to do it. Let's see how it goes first of all. I like the options. Okay, so this is the shelled parasite who starts with a block, and he's going to do 10 damage right off the bat. Right off the bat, excuse me. So we can definitely mitigate that with some defense if we choose to. Let's start with an escape. Well, that doesn't really help us because that'll draw a card, but, well, where's the card I was looking for? Not Leg Sweep, but I'm looking for, I can't think of the name, it's Survivor. Okay, that's a skill. So if we play this and we draw Survivor, we are totally golden. Okay, so let's mitigate all his damage. And we will play, let's play Glass Knife actually. I was going to say Infinite Blades, and that may have been the better play. You can also slice him actually. But I just want to put damage on him. I think there's something to be said of just beating the hell out of him. Okay, so now we have Survivor. It doesn't help us as much this turn. So let's play Infinite Blades, defend, and defend. Okay. Now we'll be able to put damage on him every turn no matter what. We probably should have done that the first turn, but the Glass Knives is just too juicy. Oh, that's right, and we retain our cards. So there's probably a certain amount of cards that you can have in your hand. So we'll definitely hit him with that. And what else do we want to do? We don't actually have a whole lot of block right now. So we'll hit him with Noxious Fumes. That's some damage over time. We can draw a card with Dagger Throw. And we'll get rid of a strike. We'll play Survivor. And hopefully we'll retain Flying Knee and Predator. Those are the big 2 heavy hitters we have, I think. We're going to take some damage on the nose. That's okay. Let's play all our 0 mana cards. Okay, perfect. He's going to hit us for 8 damage. Don't think we can do anything about that other than hit him for 8 damage. Plus more. So let's do that. Let's hit him for Flying Knee, Dagger Spray, and end the turn. So we're starting to output substantially more damage on this floor than we were on the previous floor, which is good because the enemies are getting covered. So we're looking at taking 12 damage. I really like Tools of the Trade here. So we're frail. So we gain 25% less block from cards for 1 turn. That's okay, I think. If we go Tools of the Trade, we can discard... Yeah, we're going to have so many cards in hand that I think it's silly to not do that. Let's just see what else we got. It's going for 12 damage. We can get 9 block off this and weaken him. Yeah. So, his damage is negated, so we can focus on attacking. Let's go with Tools of the Trade. And then, do we want to play Outmaneuver or do we want to put some damage on him? 22 health. He's going to go down 3 points. Let's go Flying Knee. Okay. Flying Knee gives us some energy next turn, so we'll be in a much better position to actually finish him, should that be what we choose to do. And we also got the free Predator. We have to discard a card, so let's discard a Strike. And there's something to be said about keeping strikes, simply because you can discard them as our attacks get better. So well-laid plans. Forever the Speech Nemesis. At the end of your turn, retain up to 2 cards. I mean, we already keep a lot of our cards. That's a good card, don't get me wrong, but we have Pyramid, so we don't discard our hand. So there's kind of no point in that. So Outmaneuver gains us mana, and Catalyst, triple an enemy's poison exhaust. How much poison are we working with? We have, if I'm not mistaken, 1 poison card. Okay, so again, you know, you get random cards, but it's like you still have an archetype that you can work towards, and I really like the poison, but it's just not happening this turn. So maybe with the card retention that we have, Outmaneuver is not the worst option. This way we can kind of choose exactly when to play it, and then get big turns exactly when we want those big turns. At the same time, though, if we get the poison on someone and we triple it, let's go Catalyst with the hope that we get more poison. Okay. And we're going to take this path. So we got a random event. Forgotten Altar. In front of you sits an altar to a forgotten god. Atop the altar sits an ornate female statue with arms outstretched. She calls out to you, demanding sacrifice. So we can choose to become cursed or gain 5 max HP, but lose 18 HP for the time being. That's fine. I think we were, if I'm not mistaken, giving ourselves some pretty good choices. Yeah. So we only have like 1 major combat before the fire. I think that's okay. Okay. So, this guy. The Chosen. He's looking dangerous. So he is intending to give us a negative effect. So let's hit him with Neutralize. And Noxious Fumes. We'll play a Madness. See, now Outmaneuver's free. So next turn we'll gain 2 energy and have a big turn. For this turn, though, we'll just hit him with Glass Knives. Okay. So he wants us to suffer, and he's hexed us. Whenever you play a non-attack card, shuffle 1 daze into your drop pile. That's honestly not the worst thing. So he's going for 10 damage. We can definitely hit him with Catalyst. And Tools of the Trade, that's good. I want to play that. But let's focus on Survivor. Get rid of a Strike. A Defend. An Infinite Blaze. And then we'll play Tools of the Trade. So this way, when we get these big hands, we can just discard our Daze cards or whatever's weakest. So he's looking for big damage now. What are we going to discard? Dazed. Easy. Okay. Hit him with the Shiv. Always with the Shiv. Hit him with the Slice. Always with the Slice. It looks like we're going to take a lot of damage. I don't think we can kill him. We can do, at max, 23 damage. So, I think we're going to hit him with Predator. And I think we're going to have to defend, just to kind of soften that blow that we're going to take. We can conceivably kill him this turn. In fact, we may have to. So what are we going to discard? Probably another Daze. Okay. So play deflect, play shiv, and then can we kill him? That's 9 damage, 17 damage. I think that kills him, actually. Strike? Yeah, okay, he's dead. Because of the poison. So, you know, that Catalyst Plus card, sorry, Catalyst Plus card actually did some good things for us. So we can take 19 gold, an Explosive Potion, does 10 damage to everyone, and a card that we want. So let's take some more poison. And do we want to hit the shop? I think we want to hit the shop simply because we want to hit the fire. We'll get some recovery going, and we'll be good for our next fight. So what do we want to take? This is on sale for 26. We can't buy any of these relics anyway, and I really like dodge and roll, so let's take it. I'm probably not going to remove a card. Should I? I mean, this with the card retention, I don't know if it matters, honestly. So let's just get Slice. Okay. Let's just get Slice and, you know, be able to output more damage. What is this? Peace Pipe. You can now remove cards from your deck at rest sites. That's huge. So that's going to be like, we can choose to do that. It doesn't just happen. That's okay. So we can toke. Yeah. Alright. Rest up. And we're good to move on. So we're still relatively low health, and I think I'm going to go for this other random event. So upgrade shrine. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. Like, upgrade a card. So what would we like to upgrade? Okay, so the innate just means it's in our hand at the start. That's good. Make Madness free. Glass Knife. He called me a Glass Knives, but that's not a bad card to upgrade. What I would like to see is if we can get maybe Survivor. 11 block, discard a card. You know, I'm probably thinking Glass Knife in all honesty, because its damage gets lower. So that essentially gives us 2 uses of, or 2 better uses for, 3 uses actually, Jesus. 3 uses of Glass Knife. When realistically, I mean, if they're all going to do at least 8 damage. So it's just bonus now. So let's take this combat. We have a Snake Plant. Okay. So he's looking to output some serious damage. So we've got an Explosive Potion. We've got Defend. So we're going to defend, and we're going to dodge and roll as well. We can't mitigate all the damage. We can play Tools of the Trade and get some more card draw. So let's see what we get. So we're going to take some damage here. That's okay, though. So he's going for 21 again. What are we going to get rid of? Probably a Strike. Let's get rid of a Strike. Play Deflect. We got some block carryover. Okay, another 8 block. We'll discard a Strike. We will play Glass Knife, and we'll hit him with some poison. So again, we're going to take some damage. We rest very soon. I think we're falling slightly behind the 8 ball. Meaning, I think we're kind of... We can get rid of our defend, actually, for this turn. I think we're not doing enough damage per combat. That we will, at least not as much as we would like to, rather. So let's hit him with Catalyst to put some more poison on him. So that's going to be 12 poison damage per turn. Do we want to hit him with Predator? That's 15 damage, draw 2 more cards. We're not going to use Noxious Fumes this turn, but we will hit him with Slice. And we will hit him with Dagger Spray. Okay, so he's hurting. We're hurting too. But we can kill him next turn no matter what. because of our potion, and he's gonna die anyway. So okay, so that takes care of him. He's gonna die from the poison, I should say. Okay, goodbye. So what do we get to add? All-out attack, deal 10 damage to all enemies. Discard 1 card at random. Piercing Wail, all enemies lose 6 strength for 1 turn. Or Prepared Plus, draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. I don't know. I mean, Prepared Plus is probably my preferred choice in this situation. Because we're always going to have such a large hand that all-out attack may not make the most sense. Meaning, the 1 discard at random might be a huge deal for us. So choosing to discard 2 cards isn't bad. But that's really just card draw, or card cycling, and I like everything. So I think we're actually going to skip that. I think that may be the first time this run that we skipped taking a card. Okay, what do we got? The Pendant. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage. That's not too bad with the Silent and the deck we have, because we're outputting such large amounts of damage. So we're going to have to rest again, unfortunately. And this is why we're falling behind the 8 ball. And apparently I have a mouthful of 8 balls. So, okay, this Snecko can be a little bit dangerous. So let's put some free damage on him. Actually, it makes sense to kind of hold that card too for his big attacks. We'll slice him. Play Noxious Fumes. We'll hold on to Catalyst because it doesn't do anything because he's not actually poisoned until next turn. And ideally, we get through this combat without taking any damage. Confusion is a crazy debuff because whenever you draw a card, it randomizes its cost. So in our case, he's going to output 15 damage. I can't actually afford to stop any of it because of our defense. So let's do it this way. Let's play Escape Plan. I was hoping that we would get free Survivor. Yeah, I'm learning the card names. Survivor. That would actually have mitigated all his damage, but it's okay. We've got another campfire coming up after an elite, though. So we can go elite shop. Yeah, that's gonna be a little tough. It's gonna be a little tough, but I don't think it's undoable. So we'll hit him with the Shiv, hit him with the Slice. It's kind of tempting to play Predator when that's a 1 card or 1 mana cost card. But that means that we're gonna take 8 damage. I hate to do this, but I think we want to mitigate it as much as possible. Okay. So he's going for 22 damage. See, this guy is dangerous because it completely messes up the mana curve of your deck. Okay. So, I was going to say, can we kill him? I don't think we can. Gain 4 block. Gotta gain 2 block and discard a card. We can, however, hit him with Predator. We actually probably should have saved that for the Pen Nib. That's okay. So we'll gain 8 block. And we'll discard... We'll discard a 3-cost Madness. That's very expensive for that card, at least I feel. At least given the situation. Okay. So our next attack... So we'll play this Defend. This deals 8 damage, so our next attack's gotta be a good one. 16 damage. Deal 18 damage. Draw 1 card and discard a card. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to dump all our mana into Flying Knee anyway. Okay, well, let's figure out this. So we want to play either Dodge, Roll, and Deflect. Or Deflect, sorry. Both are... Well, Dodge and Roll is arguably better. in all situations. We already have 5 block. So if we play that, we can't actually play any attacks except Shiv. Oh, so... Ian, why do you do this to me? Alright, so we're going to play Shiv. Unfortunately, that's going to wear the pen nib off, but we have to dodge and roll here to kind of... for damage control purposes, because our cards have become so expensive. And we're banking on kind of connecting attacks together, and it's just not happening. So can we kill him? He's essentially at 16 health. Glass Knife will do... yeah, Glass Knife will kill him. Okay. What are we going to add? We got Sneaky Strike. Deal 8 damage if you have discarded a card this turn. Gain 2 energy. Calculated Gamble. Discard your hand, then draw that many cards. Exhaust. Backflip Plus. Gain 8 block. Draw 2 cards. I want block. Now what do? We choose to either fight an elite or an enemy, then an elite. I think we gotta fight this elite. Okay, so it's Painful Stabs. The Book of Stabbing. Great. Okay, so we'll start with a Slice. We're looking at 12 damage. We'll definitely play... let's play Escape Plan first, actually. Okay, that is not a skill card. So we'll gain 5 block. Gain another 4. And let's put some poison on him. Okay. So we're going to take 3 damage. And at this point, all damage that we take is huge. Because again, we don't restore to full health at a fire. Okay. This might be the end of the line for us, honestly. Unless Backflip gives us something good. Leg Sweep. Okay. Okay, that's huge. But we're just buying time at this point. If we can get defensive turns like that every time, we'll be okay. But at some point, our luck is going to run out. Like now. So he's looking at 15 damage. Let's see. So Glass Knife deals 12 damage twice. We gotta play our well, no. Let's draw a card. Okay. So let's take some of the top of that off. And let's... do we have Catalyst Plus, or did we use that? Let's just put some damage on him. Now, again, this could be the end of the line. He's going for 24 damage. So, can we do anything to stop that? I don't think so, actually. I think this is the end of the line. I mean, we can hit him with this potion. And now we have to do 92 damage with 3 mana. Start of your turn, draw 1 card, discard 1 card. Do we have any card draw for this turn? We got plenty of card draw, just none of it this turn. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we're done. I mean, let's go out with a Blaze of Glory. What else can we do? Alright. So, here it is. We gave it a good run. We've been vanquished. And that's it. So you can get some unlocks when you finish a run. We're not there yet, this particular character, but I'm probably going to come back with a Ironclad run. So again, thank you for joining me. I know this was a shorter video. That's fine. Sometimes it's, you know, just how the cookie crumbles. But you can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/circuscl. You can follow me on Twitter. Everything's down below. And thank you for stopping by.